Hey, and what's up guys, my name is Jurijs and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to give you a full update on this UNS 5N desktop Nano Aquarium. It's been a while since you have seen it for the last time. A lot of things have happened and we're going to run a quick maintenance on the aquarium today, and finally I'm going to reveal my future plans for this aquarium. So first things first, a little update on what has happened meanwhile. But before we get to it, a little backstory. Imagine you are on a business trip, you're looking forward to get home and to enjoy your aquarium. What? But once you get inside, you see it. What the f? And you realize it has been completely destroyed, and because the animal that has destroyed the aquarium is so adorable, you can't even be angry at it. I'm of course talking about the Gobby. You remember back then when I said I have a little Gobby inside the aquarium? It has created itself a tiny little hole. It's so cute. Well, now the Gobby has built itself an entire palace, you can call it. It has completely remodeled the aquarium. Well, not completely, but the entire foreground is now covered by soil because the Gobby has digged out all the soil from underneath the rocks to build its safe house. So I guess the Gobby is feeling very well and comfortable inside. Thank you, Gobby. But I of course cannot leave it like this, which leads us to the little maintenance I'm going to apply to this aquarium right now. First things first, I have removed the lily pipes from the aquarium. They were pretty dirty and need a good brush. To make my job easier cleaning the lily pipes, I put them in a little container in the sink with the water and bleach solution, so they, all the algae and everything inside can dilute and get soft. So afterwards, when I'm done with the maintenance on the aquarium, I will just give them a quick brush and they're going to look brand new. And now let's get rid of the soil on the carpet of the aquarium. To get rid of the soil, I have used the so-called moss vacuum cleaner technique. I even made a dedicated video on this as a pro tip. Check it out up there. Shout out goes to Liquid Nature. This is where I picked up this technique. And by being allowed to infinitely siphon out as much water as I want without caring about, the water level fluctuation in the aquarium, I removed all the soil from the foreground. And Steve the Gobby, by the way, that's his name. Someone called him Steve in the comments, and ever since I call him Steve. Steve was not happy. You could literally see on camera that Steve was not happy about what I have done to his place. He definitely thinks that's his place, he's the boss. And so now you can see the Eleocharis mini has suffered from the blackout, and there is a ton of Helanthium runners in the aquarium. So next up, I'm going to clean up the tank and deal with those runners. I cleaned the glass by using a razor blade. It's called the ADA Razor Mini or something. I really like it. It's small, handy, gets the job done very well. In addition to it, I have used a double-sided toothbrush to clean the corners of the aquarium, and I find this double-sided toothbrush very useful. I will put a link down in the description below if you want to check it out. Next step, I have trimmed back all the Helanthium runners, really pushed it back to the background where it was originally planted. Also selectively thinned out some of the runners in the back as well. Next, I scooped out all the Helanthium trimmings from the surface, put it here on my little tray, and selected some of the plants to be replanted back into the aquarium. Some of them went here on the left side, some are here on the right side. I think now it balances out the layout quite well. After that, I have drained the water from the aquarium, and to do so, I used one of these video clamps I have on my cart. You can see I have them for all kind of filming purpose. And yeah, I happen to record a pro tip on this one. So if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe because that's a future video. Yeah, after draining the water, I refilled the tank with reverse osmosis water. You guys know I love using RO water, and I restored the minerals by using the Shrimp King minerals kindly provided by Danelle, Volker Jochum and Chris Lukaup. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for sending this free sample. The product works. I cannot say it's magical, but there is some kind of chemical reaction when you dissolve it in the water. The product dissolves very well, and what I really like about it, there is a small measuring spoon inside that is just about the right amount of the mineral powder for that aquarium. So every time I do a water change, I only need one measuring spoon. Perfect, done. That one I really like about it. Other than that, I think you could use any similar mineral product. There are just those little things. So when the minerals were restored, by the way, if you're curious, I'm going for GH5. That's the only value I care about. Next, I have cleaned the lily pipes. They were soaking in a bleach solution in the sink. Washed them, flushed them with the chlorinator and everything. So now they're clean and again ready to be used. And also I cleaned the aquaria diffuser. By the way, there was some water trapped inside, and if you're curious to know how I got rid of this, there is another pro tip about it recorded. Will be linked above or in a future video. You know what to do. So that wraps up what has been done so far. What is left is to attach back the lily pipes to the aquarium, to restart the filter, and maybe add some fertilizer as well. But I also will plant some extra Eleocharis mini. This is double-sided cup, you know, some leftovers from a previous project, because I think since the Eleocharis has suffered so much, I might just refresh it a little bit with some additional Eleocharis mini. And this leads to the final part of that video, the future of this aquarium. Since my initial goal was to rescape it quite often, I would like to stick to that goal. Also, I don't know what is going to happen with Steve and his digging activities, because now I have restored everything, at least temporarily, but I know underneath the rocks everything is like empty, so plants could float up. I don't know what could happen. Also, if he keeps digging out soil, it could be a never-ending story. So yeah, the tank is going to be rescaped very soon. So that was probably the last maintenance video on the aquarium. Coming soon, I would like to kind of capture the aquarium at its best. So I will try to keep it now in as good condition as possible, wait for the foreground to recover, and then take a final shot of the aquarium that could be entered into a contest eventually. If that's a topic you're interested in, of course, once again, make sure you have subscribed. If you have questions for a photography special video, I will make a community post, so watch out for this one, and then you can dump all your questions in that one, and I will try to answer them all in that photography video. This is it, guys, for that video. I hope you liked how the small aquarium has turned out, and how Steve is doing, how he is rescaping it. Steve the aquascaper. Guys, if you liked the video, show me with a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and as always, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.